You know, I feel like if I do not wheelie up this hill, like at least once during my video, the video is like not even complete. And if you're wondering, do you just wheelie up it and go right back down it? Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what I do. I told you before, man, it's my absolute #1 wheelie spot that I know of, so I do it all the time. I'm always going up and down this hill. People are probably like, what the fuck's the matter with this kid? But guess what? I don't care. VroomVroomDana, motherfucking pussy squad, we run this shit. I am not even exaggerating. I want to say every single time I ride, okay, let's go 95% of the time, because there are some times that for some reason I don't feel like doing it, but 95% of the time I wheelie up that hill, either if it's in the video, if it's like right before I end the video, it doesn't matter, but 95% of the time you'll see me wheeling up that hill. Now that I think about it, I'm actually a little bit surprised, because in my last video, little floppy dick hose kept flopping everywhere. And I told you guys I was going to change it, and now that I'm riding, I totally forgot to change it. So I am thoroughly impressed that when I did a wheelie up that hill, or even to this point in the video, this shit hasn't came out of the vagina yet. But now that I said that, I probably cursed it, but I'm still impressed that the hose stayed in the hole. So bravo, my friend, bravo. What I really like about this clear tank is that now I can see how much gas I have, because the stock tank was black. I seen IMS tanks that were blue. I seen these IMS tanks that were black, and I was like, I don't want another one of these colors. Not only do I like the natural color more, like, it's just a personal preference of mine. I absolutely love the natural color. I have the same exact one on my YZ250, my race bike. And so when it came to getting an IMS tank for this bike, I was like, okay, A, I want the natural color, and the reason is because you could see how much gas you have, and then again, B, I like how it looks. I will say though, it's definitely another day for sweaty assholes out here in SoCal, because it's a scorcher, man. Like, all these days recently, these past few weeks have just been so fucking hot recently. It's crazy. So it's another one of those days, and this dual sport helmet I got, like, I love it to death, but friggin' ladies just want the D. Before I got interrupted by a group of dripping vaginas, what I was saying is, I love this dual sport helmet, but it is so not good at breathing, and it's just like a hot air bubble stuck on my head. And sometimes I don't want to open up the visor because it's like a cool factor. When it's down, like, my face is murdered out. I think I look like a fucking black Power Ranger. And so usually I leave it down, but sometimes I'm like, all right, this shit has got to get open because I am sweating my balls off. I'm headed over to my dad's house right now, so the next time you see this bike, it's going to look a little bit different. I got a new pair of grips going on. It's the same exact Pello grips. These are my favorite. These ones are just wore out to shit. And then I got my brand new Acerbi handguards I'm going to put on. Still waiting on the graphics kit to put it on. It's basically just a sign of laziness from me. But I'm knocking out two birds with one stone today. I'm putting the grips on and I'm putting the handguards on. I have a technique where I use an air compressor to put grips on, and at my house I don't have an air compressor. Like, I have an air tank, but I don't have an air compressor. So I was like, all right, I'll just go over to my dad's house, I don't know, get some lunch or some shit, and while I'm over there I'm gonna put that on. So the next time you see this bitch, she's gonna be a completely different girl. Not completely, but you don't see a lot when I do vlog. This is like all you see, so it's definitely gonna look a lot different than a couple vlogs ago, because now we got a new tank and we're gonna have like kind of a different bar setup. You know, look at the bright side. At least you're not holding a guns and ammo little sign in 110-degree weather wearing a full Spider-Man costume. I think your life can be a little bit worse at this moment. Well, fucking dipshit Dana over here goes over there, nobody's home, forgets his keys at the house, so I couldn't get in. I was like, well, I was pretty excited to get that stuff put on, but there goes that idea. I might just have to go home and put it on at my house without the air compressor. The good thing about the air compressor is I use crazy glue for grips because it's like the greatest fucking thing in the world for grips. Like, they never budge. It's so good. People use hairspray, grip glue. Crazy glue is the fucking way to go, my friends. But what you do is you poke a little hole in the end of the grips and you get the air compressor, put that against the end of it, give it a little fucking squirt of air, and the grip expands and slips right over the bar like a fucking Magnum condom on a tiny ass dick.
Challenge accepted.
Do it for the fucking people, my friends. I do it for the people. Construction guys are like doing the wheelie sign. I was like, all right, I'll go by a couple times. I'll give you a little bit of a show for you, working hard out here in the fucking weather. Now, it's been a while since I did some jumps on the channel, so I came over to a little tabletop track, and I thought, hey, why not? I'll dick around here for one moment and get back on the road, because I don't know, I kind of felt like hitting these things. And we're gonna place like wagers. Like, I bet you $10 this shit comes out by the time we hit the first, second, or third tabletop. I'm guessing the first one, but by the time we complete this, I bet you this shit comes out. First jump. I told you it'd come out on the first jump. Stupid assholes. Alright, there's two down. Ah! Fucking cased the shit out of that. Haven't been over here in a while. Not enough speed. Little scrub-a-dub-dub. Such a shitty transfer right there, but that felt good. I'd dig around more up in there, but honestly, for that single track, going around a track over and over, it's way too hot for that shit. I gotta keep it moving. It's not only me either. I don't want to get the bike ridiculously hot, because that is not good for the motor at all. I shouldn't even be riding in like 100+ weather, but whatever. I just gotta keep the speed moving, keep wind going through the radiators, and we'll be fine. I just can't let her get too hot. So something that would be simple that would kind of counteract that problem is if I like went earlier for a ride instead of at 12, 1, 2 o'clock, like midday when it's fucking the hottest part of the day. But yeah, it sounds like a good idea, but when it comes down to it, I just don't. Alright, you guys, I think I'm gonna head over to In-N-Out and get some food. I think I'm gonna go pick up my truck, drive over there through the drive-thru, eat that shit, attempt to put on this stuff, which I know I'll be able to. It's just not as easy without the air compressor, but whatever, I'll suck it up for a change and be a man about it. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like down below. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. That is VroomVroomDana. We are the Pussy Squad, and I'll talk to you sexy motherfuckers in my next video. Deuces, my friends.
This is the anthem. Told the world I need everything and some. Yeah, 2 girls, that's a tandem. She gon' do it all for me when them bands come. Got it all, yeah, I'm young, rich, and handsome.